I'm finna get to know him.
He know me, man.
I know.
He know me more better than everybody in here.
He said all over the block.
Yeah, well,
He said all over the block.
I know. Virghost, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm glad to be here.
Again, it's your second time.
Yes, sir.
Second time.
It was about this time last year.
It was this way. Yeah. That's what I was saying, man. We getting ready to celebrate our birthday, man. Cause you was here. I think you did the second show, man.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was our second show. Yeah.
Fix my hair.
You turned out a great interview, man. I heard some of the interview on the project, man.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't realize it was for me, man.
Yeah. So the new album, man.
Yeah, it gets greater later, man. Yeah, we've been working on that literally for a year, over a year. We started that, me and my guy True Clipsy. That's my engineer. He's a MC himself, and my guy Soul Man Snipes, man. They really helped me put this thing together. Like I said, we started last year in March, and we finally finished it in December. But we just had to get all the business together to actually release it properly.
I'm gonna tell you, man, that you guys, if you haven't heard it out there yet, go get it, man, 'cause it sounds so good, man.
I appreciate that, man. A lot went into that album, man. Like, I mean, to money, to the shit that I went through, you know what I'm saying, personally, man, you know what I'm saying, I kind of really put myself out there a lot, man, you know what I'm saying, I touched on a lot of stuff a lot of people wouldn't even want the public to know about, you know what I'm saying, and it kind of surprised me because, Beyonce kind of was talking about literally the same thing I was talking about in my album, man, you know what I'm saying, for is like infidelity and all of that, and marriage and stuff like that, so, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot went into.
What made you, though? What made you decide to do it?
I mean, I originally didn't decide for the album to be that. Like, when I first started working on it, a lot of the tracks just bravado, you know what I'm saying? Just being a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what, my core base would like to hear from me, you know what I'm saying? Lyricism. But right in the process of creating that album, I went through a really, really dirty divorce. Really dirty divorce. And, I was about to quit doing it all together, you know what I'm saying? So, luckily I had people like my uncle, my dad, and Snipes and Truth, especially them two, they kept me focused on their music, and through all that bull I went through, a lot of great music came out of it, man. Even though it was like probably the most painful thing I've been through in my life, man, it produced, I'm grateful for that because it produced some really strong, powerful music for me, man, you know what I'm saying?
So did speaking on it kind of help?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was about to do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But thank God you didn't.
Yeah, and that literally stopped me from doing it, man. Like, what I'm saying? I got a song there called Samson's Thing, man. I was, I was finna do some crazy shit, but I was talked out of doing it, and instead of doing that, you know what I'm saying, I just recorded that song and got how I felt out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, it may be a harsh song, but it was real. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? So,
I got one thing to say.
Go ahead.
I'm leaving you guys. I apologize. I have a meeting, but I have got y'all a great new co-host for the rest of the day. For a whole 45 minutes.
For a whole 45 minutes. Tundra.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Lucius.
That joke is so old.
Cookie.
Hey,
Girl, that's funny.
No, that's that.
how you doing?
Tundra from the live music hour here at Radio Memphis.
Not
Hold it down.
Not even, bro.
Crashing show.
I'm crashing. I told you I'm gonna crash.
She
All these
She
folks,
is family. I love her to death.
all these folks up in here. You got what crisis, got crisis and
Biscuit
crow and
I got biscuit.
it gets greater later. Man, a whole new name already.
So has it started to get greater?
Oh yeah, man. Like, dude, the comparison of 2015 versus this year, man, like day and night, man. Because I made a conscious decision to leave that in the past on January 1st, 2016. And ever since I made that decision, man, I've been a much better person. I needed to go through that, man. Like, you need artists, and I know everybody in here, Archangel Christ and Pro, man, they know you gotta go through some shit to talk about some shit, man, you know what I'm saying?
Hi, everybody.
And I really appreciate that what I went through, you know what I'm saying? I needed that to grow, not only as an artist, but as a man, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's a body of work, man, that I feel that even you as the artist who put it out, you know, whenever you get in that, you know, that mode of memories or thinking or, you know, depression or whatever you feel, you can play it for yourself.
Right. Yeah, man. Snipe was just telling me yesterday one of my sons got him through today. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But we got the Ro James show tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And, you know, he got a lot on his plate. And I forgot which song he said in particular, but he said, it, you know, he got him through.
Yeah.
Today, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, it's just,
You never know.
yeah, you never know.
That's the kind of music we need, man.
That, I've always made that. I'll be honest, man, I've never made nothing this deep, in my opinion, but all of my music from day one has been like this. Like, I've always been a personal artist, and I've always talked about things other people tell me not to put my business out there. Man, my favorite artist is Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye is the most personal artist on the planet. You know, to me, he's the most personal artist I've ever heard. So, you know, that was my influence in the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I want everybody to hear this greatness from this album, man, that I've heard.
Yes.
Did you hear it, Tom?
I've heard some cuts.
You heard some
I've
cuts.
heard
What you
some
think?
cuts. I love this man anyway. I love Virghost anyway. And his I love him as a poet.
Yeah.
As well as a hip hop artist. So I try to listen beyond the beat. You know, beats are dope, don't get me wrong. But I try to listen beyond the beat. And his words, his phrasing, his style is second to none. And I just really, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him.
I heard I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I heard the emotion in every song.
Yes.
Yes. I was just.
In every song, I felt your highs. And I felt your
And the
lows.
lows.
Yeah, because like
And the ticked offness.
And the
a lot of the songs were recorded, you know, they were recorded throughout the year, and I felt differently at the year, you know what I'm saying? Like
at different times throughout the
you know what I'm
year.
saying? Some of them songs were recorded when I came here last year, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going through none of that, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of them was recorded at the end of the year when I was about to click, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is how it go, man.
That's awesome. So I guess, but through the writing for people is cathartic anyway. It helps you to get out all those, at least some of those emotions and stuff. So I guess it was a
like when I tell y'all,
process for
let me see. When I tell y'all, hear me when I say that stopped me from doing some really crazy shit.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say it on the air, but man, it saved me from doing a lot of crazy shit. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yes. I've been through what you have gone through. So
Me too.
I do know what it's like to write your feelings down as opposed to driving your car through somebody's little window. Like I visualized myself doing one time. I'm just saying, but yeah.
That's what you visualized? I had something a little worse.
Oh, really?
That was way worse than driving through somebody's window.
Yeah,
that is what it is, man.
They were gonna throw me up under the
when you sit in front of when you sit in front of the house, you like, okay, I got collision.
I was gonna do it and go. I was gonna do it and then turn myself in too. You know
Man,
what I'm
I was like, I got full coverage. This car covered. You know what I'm saying?
Move to Mexico on that.
I was gonna turn myself in because there's gonna be some fucked up shit, boy.
Yeah. Holding up like this.
Yeah. Here I am.
Right
it ain't worth it though at the end of the day, man. It's too much
It's
stuff,
not.
man. I got kids, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it ain't worth it, man. You know, people do things, man. You gotta move on. You know, learn from them, move on.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, you
So
do.
let's talk about nowadays.
Nowadays, that was actually one of the first songs I actually recorded for the album, and that was one of those bravado, I'm feeling myself type of songs, man. I wasn't really in no kind of pain when I did that, but I like the feel of it, man. Like it sounds like we about to head in the summertime. That's gonna be the next song we do a video for. And I feel like it just set the mood for the summertime, man. It's a city track, some shit you just ride to, you know what I'm saying? So that's Snipe's favorite joint too, you know. You can tell
Shout out to my guy Snipe.
So man,
Yeah.
Snipes.
All right, let's play a little bit of nowadays, man. Then
Okay.
We're gonna hit a couple other ones from the project. Here's nowadays right there, Virghost.